So 2020, what a fucking mess it was. Welcome back to another video. I'm Class McHamster. I know it's been a hot minute since I made one of these, but I thought I would keep up the tradition that I started last year of doing an overview of the last year and my goals for the next. So, welcome to the overview of 2020 and my goals for 2021. I was just looking at the video that I set for last year that I did, which was released on January 5th. Fun fact, it's the 9th when I'm recording this. So I'm 4 days off of like doing this shit. The way it be, I suppose. First off the bat, man, totally different attitude back then, totally different setup and everything. So we've grown in that. I got more comfortable doing videos because I think that was like the first video I've actually done and recorded for YouTube. And at that point, I was like 2 years into streaming on Twitch, trying to make content. Wild. It's definitely wild. We've definitely grown a lot then. Different hardware, different setup for the videos. Vastly different. Even attitude and everything, just comfort and all that. It was just kind of cool to see that we've at least grown in that aspect. And I feel like at this point, it's very much downhill. The way I feel for that video to here. But the goals that I set in that video was very interesting. I even came up with a motto. I forgot I came up with a motto for that year, for 2020, and that was to make more content. That was what I set for the year. 2020 was going to be my year to do more and be better at everything. And the first goal I set for myself was social media. I wanted to be more active on social media. I got a TikTok. I remember that. That was when I was starting to do more TikToks. I got it, and I wanted to get into it. That was a rocky start. That was a off and on thing. I want to be more active on Instagram. I remember that's what I said. I did that for a little bit. I wanted to be more active on Twitter. I just wanted to be more active all around. However, those things kind of just stopped along the way. Which, you know, for how rough the 2020 is, I guess you can use that excuse of like why, but I'm not going to. It just kind of stopped happening. I didn't have the ideas and content that I wanted to do on those platforms, which I guess is still an excuse, but I'm just saying what happened there. I want to get back to TikTok though. I like TikTok. Twitter's all right. Instagram, I feel like Instagram's slowly dying at this point. It's like kind of killing itself, but personal opinions on that. TikTok is fun. I love watching TikTok. I still watch a lot of TikTok. Then when I got TikTok, I wasn't expecting to be as active as I was on it, but like, I really enjoy it. And it was fun to make those videos. They were all right, you know? They weren't bad videos. They're kind of like skitty shit. I don't know. But it was fun to do. And I want to get back into it. So I guess that's kind of a goal that I want to return to from 2021. Or, no, 2020 is go back to that at least. But anyway, that was our overview for social media that I set for it. We did it. We started it. But did we keep going? No, we did not. That's, by the way, that's going to be the running theme for this video, I feel. Because I'm realizing, like, ooh, could have been a lot better. Anyway, the next goal, going along with, like, making more content for 2020, was I wanted to be more active on YouTube. Like I said, at least I think I said. I already forgot. This was like my first video that I uploaded onto my YouTube channel that wasn't archived streams. I actually sat down, tried numerous times to make a video of like what I wanted to do. It was the first time ever doing it. And you can tell I was a little rough around the edges, trying to be as precise as possible. However, I still haven't learned too much from that because I'm still trying to do these videos in like one take because like I like fluidity, and I feel like I can do that. For some reason, I feel like that's a skill I already have. But yeah, like that was the first video I made on the YouTube, and you can tell it was rough, but that was the goal I set out for it. Make more YouTube content, which I did. We did do that. We made a lot of changes on YouTube, actually. At that time, we were doing archives of streams. We quit that a few months ago, actually. I no longer archive my streams on here, and I probably won't ever do it again because it was kind of a waste of time. No one really watched them, and I only liked them in case I needed that footage, but I'm gonna figure out a different solution if I need to actually have footage. It's gonna be a little pricey, but it's gonna be a while before that even happens. But yeah, that was one of the change that happened a while ago. But as for the changes I made in the video that I said I was gonna do, which was, thoughts videos on new video games, I did do that. Klaus's Random Thoughts. You may actually watch a few of them. It's thumbnails here, if I find them, if I still have them. I should. Don't think I deleted them. But like the ones I did, it was a rocky start, just like TikTok. I did it for a little bit, stopped for several months, went back to it, tried to go full ham on it, made some changes, got better at it, and that kind of stopped too. We did other projects on the YouTube, which was cool, because I was like, I need to do more on here, because I wanted something more consistent than those thoughts videos. They were too erratic. They were too erratic. They still are, because I don't play that many new games, because I'm at a point where I really just can't afford that anymore. Financially, I'm supported by my wife, who is a fantastic person and allows me to do this. So I've told her, we talked about it, I've talked about it on stream too. It's like, I've said like to my wife, it's like, I will quit this if you need me to help financially. She's like, no, you're fine. I want you to go after your dream, which is very lucky. I'm very lucky to be in that position, but it can be a little tight sometimes of the goals of things that she wants to do, like keep a savings and everything like that. So I have to rethink stuff like that. So that whole series is like more erratic than it was even, but it was always erratic when that happens. So I decided to do other projects like, remember this, like, game when we played it, and I did, it was like clip compilation stuff like that. I started reacting to things as well, like we did a Ubisoft one, did a Destiny 2 trailer, stuff like that. I wanted to get into that field of doing things. Hell, I even did a let's play on the channel for Among Us. We have like 17 videos on it, which I have not updated the playlist on. I noticed that last night, and I'm like, cool. So I gotta do that. But that's all the things that we did on the YouTube, and just like social media, I told you there's gonna be a theme. That all kind of just stopped because it just wasn't doing that well. It wasn't going the way I wanted to go. And like, it's not like I just did one video and stopped. I did several videos, and I can see the incline happen. I was watching the incline happen with that, and it was rough to see. Like, the compilation videos was like the best one I can think of. It started off well, and then it did a sharp drop, and it brought back up a little bit, and it declined a little bit. The Among Us video was also a prime example of that happening. It started off high, and it was a slow descend as less people watched that. I don't know. And it was just like it was a lot of time to invest in something like that when no one was really watching it, especially those Among Us videos. I streamed those, and then I have to take that entire stream, which happened to be like 5-6 hour streams, cut them up into at least 10 to 20 minute videos, and try to also make it entertaining on how I want to do. It was very time consuming for the reception it got. But as we all know, that's literally content creating. That's content creating. You put your heart and soul into something, and it probably won't get well received. That's just it. And like, you can notice with the theme of all of this, it just wasn't being received as well. It was very discouraging. And that's what I want to say so far. It's been very discouraging. Words are hard. Very discouraging on all my personal projects that I did this year. And that was part of the reason why it just kind of faded away. My motivation to keep doing it was just not there. And like, I know I saw like a thing on that. It's like, motivation is just a small part. Discipline is what keeps you going. Like I saw a little comic version of that visualized. I'm like, that's very true. So I guess my discipline just wasn't there. And I didn't see a lot of reason to keep going with that stuff. I want to keep making content on YouTube. I want to be more active on social media. So I guess those are like sub things that I have for this next year. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself because there's one last thing that I set for 2020. And that was like, I wanted to start or be in a podcast, which happened. It was great. It was a fun time. For those that were here for a while, you may know about it. You may actually listen to it. But for those that don't, I was on a podcast for probably about a month or two. I can't remember. It was a while ago. Called Game Reviews Weekly. I'm going to try to find the logo and see what it was and have it here. If you want to check out those streams, I'm pretty sure they're still on Insano's channel. Because he was the one that thought of it. And he came to me about it, as well as Raw Genesis on doing the podcast. And it's basically what the name suggested. We reviewed games weekly, indie, AAA, anything that we decided on. Play them on stream or whenever we had the time to. Get together, talk about it. The way I like to describe it was like a video game book club, it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do. But due to time constraints and financial situations, we just couldn't keep it going. Raw Genesis is in Australia. That was the big time thing there. He just couldn't sacrifice that time anymore from working at his actual job and doing the podcast, because when we were filming it, recording it, I should say, it was like 4 in the morning for him. Wasn't getting a lot of sleep, and that's very reasonable and it's a very valid reason. Same with the financial issue. It gets expensive when you buy a game every week. Even be $15. And like I said, there was a bit of a financial situation with that. Just can't afford to do that. Especially since around that same time, we got this whole setup going, brand new microphone, interface, and all this. And this took forever because I also had to buy a mic arm because of how heavy this was. It ended up being a lot more expensive than I thought. So it was very hard for me on that front to keep going because of the personal upgrades that I wanted to do for audio and for the stream. So sadly that also faded away. It was a lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed it. I really hope one day I could do something like that again. That's the review of 2020, man. That was in this aspect of the goals that I set out. That's it. We did the projects that I set out to do. I did. But I wasn't able to keep them going. On personal front, just my motivation to keep going just wasn't there because people just... Not that I'm blaming people, it just wasn't received well. It's not their fault. It's my fault for not making something better. And that's what I want to do on that front. It's I want to make more content, but I want to just... Also something that you guys would enjoy. And that's the hardest part about that, especially for videos for me. It's what am I gonna do? I've thought about it for months. I'm what am I gonna make on this channel? That's not just a let's play or highlight compilations, because those are the easier fronts. The thoughts videos is still something I like to do, and I'm still working on it. But I want to do more. I always want to do more. It's just figuring out what that is. Social media, I want, like I said before, I want to go back to TikTok. I really do want to go back to TikTok. As for everything else, I don't know. I'm going to try my best to be more active on Twitter. Instagram is iffy. It's going to be a bit rough on that, but that's literally everything on my business front that I had for goals this year. It was rough. It was rough. It's gonna lead me to a couple fronts here. I think I want to make another YouTube channel where I talk about tech. This is gonna be more of a passion project because I just like the whole concept of making content. But if you're also in my channel enough, I can go on tangents about just technology because that's my hobby. It's been my hobby for a few years now on top of streaming. I love talking about PC parts, technology involving PCs and stuff like that. And I think I want to do the initiative to work on those in a platform. So I think I'll make a YouTube channel, make videos on that if I have the time. It's going to be more of a passion project than anything, but we'll see how that goes. I don't even have it made yet. I know the name of it. It's going to be Klaus Talks Tech or some bullshit like that, but I'll let you know when that's made. I think I want to do that. I want to bite the bullet on that. Try to do like a separate thing for my gaming that I love doing, and I think it'd be fun. I don't know what exactly what I'm going to do, but all I know is I know you guys find it like fun and entertaining and educational when I talk about things like that. Like, I know some people had no clue that there was like 3 different types of fans out there, like case fans, like, you know, like there's the bearings and grease, and there's like a magnetic levitation. There's a second one, but that's the whole point of the channel. It's like refresh my memory on that stuff and learn more for myself, and then reteach that to you, because like, hey, I just learned that. That's the type of YouTube channel I want to do. That's what I got in mind. I think that could be a lot of fun. That could be a lot of fun. So that may be something we'll do in the future. I'll let you know. My second goal that I have set for this year, like these are the main goals. A lot of the goals that I set for last year are gonna be the same. More content, whatever. Try to do more TikTok. Make more YouTube content, figure that out. But that was the main goal. These are the main goals, which is only 2 really right now. It's the Tech Talk channel. And my second one, which is something I'm very happy to announce. Can we get a drum roll? Design a drum roll. I forgot where it is. It should be up now. I'm starting a podcast with 2 good friends of mine, Breezy's All and Mixie. You may know them. They've been in the community. I've been friends with them for a while now, and I'm going to be starting a podcast with them. I guess you would call it a movie review channel, but basically all it is that we're going to watch movies together and roast the living shit out of them. It's called Attention Not Included. Very much fitting for the 3 of us, 3 clueless idiots watching movies and or TV shows and roasting the shit out of them. That's what we're doing. That is my big announcement, which it's probably in the title because I haven't said anything because I wanted to just get over with everything else I felt about the year. But that's happening. That is happening. You're seeing the logo right now. You can find the YouTube channel down below for it. I have a dedicated YouTube channel just for that podcast. The first episode's going to be uploaded probably the 18th. Probably the 18th. Yeah, I had to double check. That's when we're going to be it's going to be uploaded on that YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe to that channel. I'm going to get it out on many places as I can. I'm going to try to get it on Spotify. I'm going to try to get it on iTunes, Google Podcasts, because apparently that's a contender. I had no clue that was even a thing. But I'm going to try to get it out there as many places as I can. That's not going to break the bank for me. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be fun. I can't wait for it. But that's like one of my biggest announcement for this next year is the podcast. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see how that's going to grow and all that. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got to talk about. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's my goal. That was the review of 2020. Those are my goals for 2021. Thanks so much for watching. If you do like seeing this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell afterwards so you can be notified when I do new stuff. And like I said, also check out the other YouTube channel, Attention Not Included. It should be down below in the links. There'll probably be something up here for the end card as well to make sure it is all Gucci, so you can click that as well. But thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I stream on Twitch for those that may not know. If this is the first video coming in, hello, welcome. I stream on Twitch 4 days out of the week, 6 hours. I usually start, it's like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on that side of the coast. Those are the days I stream and the time. Yeah. May this year be better, but it doesn't seem like it. If you know what's happened, you know what's happened. I'm not getting into detail. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you next time.